Come on, click over. Click over. Hi, guys. I'm trying something new. It is way too hot outside. I usually do my lives from my porch, but it's way too hot out there today. So I'm doing it inside, and I'm literally surrounded by animals. They are not liking me sitting here, and they can't get up on the chair because I'm in my computer chair. So I have one dog here, a cat here, and another cat here. And they're all sitting here staring at me. Hello, Leo's wife, Carla. I have a fan going because I'm trying to circulate the AC. Is that annoying you guys? I don't know if it's too loud for you guys. That's your life? I know. It's crazy. Because usually, like, run outside and I stay on the porch and they're inside so you can't hear it good. I was worried because it's like right next to me, but I didn't want to have this buzzing noise the whole time I was live with you guys. So how was everybody's weekend? I hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was a true helper. I carry Chatterbox. I hope everybody had a good weekend. It was very hot here, so we didn't do much. I was actually an uneventful weekend for me. I pretty much just hung out at home and enjoyed relaxing. Hey, Remy. It was really, really nice to just be able to just take a weekend and relax. Because the last couple of weekends, I've had something planned, whether it's a cookout or hanging out with friends and family. It was really nice this weekend to just stay home. I'm a little stressed. My husband came home Friday, and 13 people at his work have tested positive for COVID. And the place will not shut down. He's at work right now. And I am petrified. I'm so scared that it's going to spread into all over the facility. I mean, 13 people already have it. And I would think that the company would be like, okay, 13 people, that's a lot of people. Wookie, get down. That's a lot of people. Let's just close down the plant. Rather be safe than sorry. And no, it's all about the money. And I told my husband, you should refuse to go to work. What can they do, really? We have a young child here. So why not refuse to go to work? And because he's a man and he's stubborn and he knows that if he does it and he applies for unemployment, it takes forever for unemployment to go through. And then that's a couple of weeks without, an income. So he's like, no, I'm just going to go to work. It was 96 degrees here and I just had to get up on my roof. Ooh, yeah. Did you stick to it? My husband used to be a roofer back in the day. When I first got together with him before we had kids and stuff, he was a roofer. And they would work in the morning and then like noontime during the summer would be the end because it would just stick to them. And it's crazy hot up on the roof. But anyways, enough about that. I'm trying to get that out of my head, but it is a worry of mine. I hope they figure out something. I don't know. I guess they were coming in this weekend to disinfect the plant, but I heard people collecting them unemployment are getting up to. Yes, that is true, Remy. They're getting their check plus the extra 600. Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry. It's because I'm inside. Everybody can see me. I can't hide, so they have to talk. That's a lot of people. No wonder you are stressed. That they should be minimizing their reign of staff. Yeah, I was thinking like, I don't know, make it like I know they have a 7 to 10, 2 to 10, and 10 to 7, like 3 shifts. But I don't know. I don't think everybody. Hey, Tuck. Thank you. I don't think that they should have everybody still working. I don't know, like lay some off, but have, I don't know, something. I just think 13 people in his plant having corona and they're all still working is just crazy to me. Well, that's good, Remy. We were late. I was a state that was late, like down south. You guys were all getting the corona, and my friends were calling me when it first broke, and they were, oh my God, it's this many today and this many today. And we were still like living normal life. It took like a month for it to actually climb up to the state I'm in. So we're like in the heart of it right now because it's crazy. I worry about him. So when he gets home, I literally make him walk in through the cellar, strip his clothes. I have him throw them in the laundry right away, in the washing machine right away. And then I make him go right upstairs into the shower, and I'm following him, wiping off the doorknobs and anything that he touches. And I already have his clothes and stuff upstairs because I don't know. I just feel like I'm trying to be as cautious as I can. But anyways, that's my saga of the home life right now. But I did this live because last night I went to, hey Serendipity, I went to Jenni Jen Jen's live and I was late. I had noticed she was live and I had popped in and I said hi to everybody. And every week she does an award show. And every week she makes a bunch of lists. So if anybody's not subbed to Jenni Jen Jen, she's a really cool channel. She's not really true crime. I don't know what you would call her, but every Sunday night she does an award show. And what she does is she picks different columns, like funniest stream of the week, funniest quote that somebody wrote in the chat, all different kinds of things. So I walked in and I found out that me and, hey Sabrina, hey Truth, me and Smokey P won best live of the week. And so Jenna wants her day. I do. I want my award. It was funny, but I was shocked and I was really humbled, because I did have that live and so did Smokey, and Smokey's live was amazing. And I just thought that I would do like hold on, my dog is destroying something. Well, that dog is no more. All the stuffing is out. I decided that I would do like a recap of his live the following night. And it actually just kind of carried over. A lot of people missed Smokey's. So a lot of people came on my panel and I thought that both our panels did awesome, but we won the award for best stream of the week. So I thank you guys all for voting. It really, touched my heart because I do try to bring, trying to stop all this craziness and trying to get people to kind of let things go that have been happening for a year and stuff. I was listening to a stream this morning. I'm not going to mention this person's name, and they seem a little sour because they had brought this up back in the winter months and nobody wanted to do it. So I think it doesn't matter of when we did it as long as we're doing it. I feel bad that it didn't work out when you wanted it, but I don't think you should complain about it not working when you did it and that it's working now. And how is it that nobody cared to do it then, but now they cared to do it now? A lot has happened from now until then. And I think a lot more people are more sick of it than they were then. Not that it didn't mean that it wasn't right and it didn't mean that they shouldn't have done it, but I just feel like you should just be positive that it's working now. So I wanted to come live and say that. And then also, I know that I've been talking about my true crime. I kind of want you guys' ideas. I've been working on 3 of them, and I don't know which one to do first. I'm going to end up doing all of them, but I thought maybe you guys could help me. You guys could help me pick which ones to go first. But before I get to that, thank you, Truth. That reminds me. Truth, if I get this wrong, hey, Tally girl, please help me out. Wednesday night, Smokey P and the Truth are doing another Common Ground live for anybody because a lot of people are feeling more comfortable coming on panels. I think we're going to try to do this as a weekly thing so more people feel comfortable and more people come up. So they are doing another Common Ground live Wednesday night. If you do not want to go on panel, but you want to be able to say what's bothering you, Smokey and the Truth could read an email. So you could make an email to subslivesmatter@yahoo.com. Yahoo, right? It's not Gmail. I think it's Yahoo. Crap. I don't remember. I think it's Yahoo. Somebody can help me out on that. I want to say it's Yahoo, but it could be Gmail. Write them, but you have to put in the email that you don't mind the email being read. Because some people did write emails and they didn't end up coming on panel, but Smokey felt uncomfortable reading them because he didn't have permission. So if you do email him and you do not feel comfortable going on panel, but you want to be able to say, just say that you have my permission to read this on the Common Ground. And if you don't want your name mentioned, just put in the email, I want to stay anonymous, and that would be great. But I believe it's going to be on the Truth's panel this Wednesday night. I'm almost positive. Truth, is it on your panel or is it on Smokey's? And I think it's still 9 o'clock. That's great. There is a sense of change happening. People are not wanting the toxic atmosphere anymore. Positive vibes are helping. Absolutely. A lot of people, I've been going into panels and they're all kind of following suit, and it's awesome. The creators are getting involved, the subs are getting involved. It's Yahoo. Okay. So it's subslivesmatter@yahoo.com, and it's 9 o'clock Wednesday. And is it on your panel, Truth? Or is it on Smokey's? Or have you not figured that out yet? But definitely look for it. I do know it's Wednesday. I just don't know if it's on Truce or Smokies. I do know it's 9 o'clock. And I hope people come up. I know that it was crazy the first time that Smokey did it and I did it. And I think there's things that are going to be critiqued. I think Smokey was mentioning this morning on Carla's where there might be a time limit. So that way more people can come up and there's not so many people on panel talking over each other. I think that he's going to make it where there is a time limit, like a 5-minute time limit. You can express how you need to be, what you have to say. I mean, if you want to debate with somebody, I think that might have more of a time limit, but I'm sure they'll be able to figure it all out. And yes, everybody is welcome. All sides. There is no sides in Common Ground. None. Everybody is welcome. Everybody's able to voice their opinion. I did see on Smoky Peace that people from Perplexes came over, and they had their opinion. And I think it went really good. Nobody was bashing each other. They were respecting their side and our side. I wish they would have went on panel, but hopefully maybe this week they will. It is on Truth channel. Okay, so if you're not subscribed to The Truth, which I'm sure you are, majority of you guys in here are, but if you're not, one of my mods will drop Truth's link, and hopefully I see you guys there all Wednesday. Okay, now, that's what Pixie tells me, my panel. Okay, now, this is the other thing. Like I said, I've been talking about my true crime. I really want to get into my true crime, back into it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed the panels that I've been doing and everything, but I really want to. I've been working on three cases, and I don't know which one to do first. So I was hoping you guys could help me out, and I'm going to name the first case, the second case, and the third case. If you guys want to hear the first case, put a 1. If you want to hear the second case first, put a 2. If you want to hear the third case, put a 3. And the one with the most votes is the case that I will do first. I'm still going to do the other ones. I'm pretty much done with all the cases, so I'm hoping to be going live. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Tomorrow evening, because Wednesday I want to be over at Truth, so I'm not going to do Wednesday. But I'll probably be ready for Tuesday evening. So these are the 3 cases that I'm working on, and which ones you guys, I'll give you a little background on all of them. Okay, so the first one is the House of Horrors, and that is the Turpin family, which a lot of people, this is a fairly new case. This is the one where they had a bunch of children, and they lived with being tied up at night, and one of the girls snuck out and called, used a stolen cell phone and was able to call the law. So the Turpin family, the House of Horrors, is the first one. The second one is a catfish love triangle. That is about a Marine that was in a relationship that he thought was a real relationship with a real person, a woman. Obviously, he was being catfished, and he was being catfished by another Marine. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy story. So that is the catfish love triangle. The third one that I've been working on is the Amber Graham case. This is a 7-month-old that went missing from her crib in the middle of the night. And her mother was staying at a family friend's house. Okay, bud, I'll talk to you later. Make sure you text me when you get there.
I will.
Okay. She was 7 months old. She was 7 months old and she went missing. Her mother was staying at a family friend's house. The father was home with the baby. He woke up in the morning and the baby was gone, and he panicked, and He went looking for, called the law. They did a missing persons. They haven't suspected the father this whole time. But what happened is this father ended up hiding himself in a barn. It said he was going to commit suicide. The police ended up coaxing him out. They thought that they were going to be able to coax him out. He was listening to all commands. He did still have his gun in his waist, but they got him to lay down. They got him to spread his arms out. They were ready to approach him, and he jumped back up, and we know what happened. He jumped up, pulled the gun, and the officers ended up shooting and killing him. So Amber is still missing to this day. So those are the 3 cases that I'm working on. So which one do you guys think I should do first? So for House of Horrors, it would be a 1. For the Catfish Love Triangle, it would be 2. And for the Amber Graham, it would be 3. Like I said, I'm going to do all 3 of them anyways, but I just kind of want to know you guys' take on which one I should do first. Oh, everybody's got a little bit of different, but I'll go with majority. So we got a 3, we got a 1, and we got a 2. Another 1. Hey, Sloan. Welcome. Gary, 2. So 2 and 1 are tied. Oh, all of them are tied. You guys are funny. Everybody's tied. All right, I need the tie breaking. The next one I see is the one I'm going to do. Is it a 1, a 2, or a 3? Next one I see, that's the tiebreaker. Hi, Eagle. Hey, Samara. Come on, guys. I need one number 3. Oh, you already voted there. No, who was it? It was Cassie. Okay, because Leo's wife. Didn't you already vote, silly girl? Did you? You did. So Cassie was the next one. So 3 it's going to be. So I am going to do, I'm going to do the Amber Graham case first. That is the case I'm going to do first. I'm hoping I can do it, hoping tomorrow. It's either going to be, I'm pretty sure tomorrow evening, because that way it's not crazy here. I can actually concentrate. I can give you guys good facts and the story background. And then after that, then I'll end up doing the other 2 and we'll go from there. But I'm definitely going to be digging back into my true crime. I mean, I'm still going to be doing lives like this. I was thinking like during the day, I could do lives like this and do panels like this. And, if anybody wants to come on panel, we can kind of just shoot the breeze. I can, vlog my life. Some people say they're vloggers, not drama. So I'll vlog my life during the day. And then I think at night, I'll do the true crime. Because I do like coming on here and just gabbing with you guys. I don't want to be strictly true crime. I do like true crime, but I definitely don't want to be swooped into the drama. But do I have opinions on some of the drama? Yeah, but I can do my opinions without it causing drama. I can be able to voice how I feel and how I see it and maybe put a positive spin on it. I mean, I don't know if that's something I can do, but I can try. Yeah, I am. That's what I'm. Yeah, Carla, doing a mishmash. Yes, that is my plan. Hey, Goomba Joseph Cool Videos, welcome. Please bring facts and no insulting the victim or speaking about them sexually. Oh, never. Never, 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 never. Yes, woohoo, Truth and Leo's wife won. Leo's wife, speaking of that, I'm about to put this on. The Lucky and Love hand cream. I haven't tried it yet. Hey, Mar. Let me see how it smells. I'm a smeller type person. Ooh, that smells good. This is from Scentsy. And Leo's wife sent me a pack. So I want to try it. It is good. It smells really good. I know it says hands, but ooh, that is good. Oh, it smells really good. Now my dogs are going to want to lick me. Does anybody else have dogs that are like that? I put lotion on and they literally attack me and want to lick it off. The other thing that's funny, my big dog, when I take a shower, I use Tresemme. I don't know if anybody knows that. Probably the guys in here don't know what it is, but it's shampoo and conditioner, right? So I wash my hair and I get out of the shower and I put my hair in a towel and I come downstairs and I go into my downstairs bathroom and that's where like my brush is and all that. So every time I do that, I have to take my towel out and I put it on my floor and my big dog rolls all in my towel. He loves the smell of Tresemme. Cracks me up. Yep, even after a shower while I'm towel drying, my Bella dashes to lick my legs. Right? I don't know what it is. I brought to you by everyone's favorite Scentsy representative, Leo's wife. She is the best. She is so good at what she does. I know that, she'd say, oh, stop. But she is. She's so good about what she does. And she does so much for people. She sends out thank you letters when you order from her. And when she sends you like a book, she'll put in like a little treat, like that hand cream to have you try it out. Samara, Leo's wife, you want to post your email if you want? Samara would like your Scentsy. Basically, she doesn't put her link, Samara. What she does is she puts her email, and if you are interested, you email her. And then after you email her, she sends you the link. Because she just doesn't want her link kind of like all over the place. She wants you to, which I understand, especially on YouTube. It's crazy around here. So she sends you an email, and if you email her, then she knows you're interested, and then she sends you the link. So yeah, I can't believe I've only been on here for 28 minutes. It feels like I've been talking forever. Anybody want to come up? Anybody got anything to say? Is Galloway in the chat? I know last night she asked me and said she wanted to come up on panel. I don't know if she had something to say. I don't know if I haven't seen her. I saw her this morning in Carla's, but maybe she's busy. Let me message her because I do want to give her a place because she did say she wanted to come up on panel. Let me see. She might have changed her mind, but I don't know. She didn't really say what she wanted to come up for. Yes, but speaking of, I'm really excited about the case that won. I like all three of them. Like the House of Horrors, that was really interesting to get into. Um, and the love triangle was really interesting to get into because there was a lot of twists and turns. And what really captivated me on that one is because I had done the true crime on Vanessa and that whole, her being in the army and stuff. And then to find out this catfish thing was a Marine thing. So that's what kind of grabbed me to this. And then the baby, that was just heartbreaking, and I can't wait for you guys to hear about that. I'm waiting to see if Galloway's she might be busy. But other than that, today it's like 98 with the heat index. It's like over 100. I walk out the door and it's that thick air. It literally is hard to breathe. I thought about getting in the pool, but the pool is like bath water, so it's not even that refreshing pool water. But my husband texted me today and he was like, make sure you got the pool clean because when I get home, I'm jumping in it. I think you're better off taking a cold shower than jumping into the pool because the pool's like bath water today. I understand. It makes perfect sense. Samara, you a funny one. So what else have I missed? Did I miss anything on YouTube this weekend? I wasn't really on much. Yeah, is it hot where you work too, Carla? I bet it is. Your panel was really fun this morning, Carla. I really like doing the bucket list. It's really cool to hear everybody's bucket list. And pretty much a lot of us had the same kind of bucket list. I thought Smokey's was really cool. He wants to go and actually travel and learn about pyramids. I ordered a Scentsy Buddy, LOL, from my cousin, the pig. It's so cute. There's a new one coming out. I don't know what it is, but it's a Scentsy warmer. And it's just coming out, and it looks like a pumpkin, and it's so darn cute. Oh, another kitty rescue. Aw, thank you for stopping in, Samara. You didn't go to camp today because it was too hot? I don't blame you. I have this warmer. Oh my God, I got fuzz everywhere. My dog ripped the stuffing out of, let me move this. This is the one I have, and I absolutely love it. It's like out of a tin can, but it's got the angel wings and the heart. I love it. And then it's got hearts all around the tin can. I love this one. Leo's wife got it for me. I don't know if you guys can see this. What are you eating now? No. Look, they're like kids. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's like mom's not paying attention. So let's get stuffing all over the floor from that dog. They ripped all the stuffing out of this dog, and it's all over the floor. Then I look down, and he's eating a pencil. It's like, geez, Louise. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to you guys. They're worse than kids. Cut it out. Don't start fighting. No fighting. Stop. Cut it out. They're going to act up. So I guess I have a bunch of stuff to clean up. Is that your pets? Yes, I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. I have a little dog, which is my daughter's, and I think he's like border terrier and something else. And then I have my dog, which is a boxer lab. There they are. Dino. That's Dino, the big one. And the little one is Wookie. And they're fighting. They're playing because I'm not paying attention to them. So they fight to make me pay attention to them. What's worse than kids? Dogs. Also, I can't because my earache. Oh, earaches stink. My cats do the same thing. They are little turds, but I love them. Like, my cat is literally sitting there watching them. Like, okay, guys, you guys are crazy. He's just kind of sitting there watching them. Like, go ahead, get in trouble. I'm not. I'm just going to sit here and lick myself. Ugh. It's so funny. And then my other cat, I don't know where he is. He left. But I have fuzz everywhere. Sloan, I just gave up. I will do the outlet thing, but nope on the warmers. My decorative candles are just fine. Why? What happened with your warmers? Did you have bad experience, Remy, with warmers? I love the warmers. I like them better than candles. Not that I don't like candles, but I don't know. I feel like candles don't smell up the house like a warmer does, or a Scentsy warmer, that is, because I bought the warmers, like the wax at Walmart, before I've gotten the Scentsy thing. And, oh, I have a kid, that's what happened. I gotcha. And it never smelled up like my whole house. It would for like a little bit, and then nope. And now that I have the Scentsy, I only have that one burner. And it's in my living room, and I turn that on, and all my first floor smells like the fragrance that I'm using. So it's really good quality, I think. Hey, Bailey. Galloway, there you are, girl. I knew last night that you said you wanted to come up. Did you change your mind, or do you still want to come up? I knew you asked if you could come on my panel today, and I said, of course you can. But I couldn't remember what you wanted to come up for, but I wanted to extend the offer if you still wanted to. I'll put the link in just in case you want to. I had already thanked the community for voting and having me and Smokey Peas the best stream of the week. It was really touching. It really meant a lot. But really, our streams wouldn't have happened without you guys, and I think that's the biggest part, because we could have the stream, we could sit here and talk about, we want this to happen and we want that to happen, and, everybody needs to stop doing this and everybody needs to stop doing that and all that, but the streams really wouldn't happen without you guys wanting the same thing that we're wanting. Like talking about how to protect yourself on the internet. I mean, obviously you make sure that your social media accounts are locked down. You make sure that they're locked down as much as they can be. And 2, even though you make friends on YouTube, it doesn't mean that they need to know every aspect of your life, They just don't, because I've seen many friendships on here, especially lately, where they were all friends and now they're all divided. And now they're using personal things that they were said to one another to use against them. And that's bringing in the real life stuff. So here's Galloway. Hello,
Hey, hon.
beautiful.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. Dealing
Can
with
you
the
hear me?
dogs, but I'm good. I got fuzz all over my floor, but I'm good.
Oh, the same old,
They,
same old.
yeah, they ripped apart this dog. It's a toy, and they ripped it apart and took all the
Oh
fuzz out of
God.
it. And
Oh
now the
yeah.
fuzz, like the cotton inside of it, is all over my living room floor.
Honey's done that with just about every toy.
And
The
the cool
lab.
thing is my dogs don't eat the. I don't think most dogs do, but my dogs, they can rip apart a stuffed animal, but they don't actually eat the fuzz. They
The
just leave it all
dancers.
over the place.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. She even eats the pads for her bed, for the
Oh,
crate.
really? That oh, they're her puppy pads or and stuff like that.
So their bed's more comfortable.
Yeah.
The crate thing
Yes.
for at night. Yeah.
Yep.
She gets mad because she don't want to be in there because she's spoiled. Yes, you are. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody too. And that, for doing this. And I just wish more people would feel comfortable to come up. You don't have to use, your YouTube name. You could use anything. And if you need help with that, Smokey or somebody would help you. Just come up and speak out. Even if you want to say something positive about a creator or a friendship you've met on here, some media, someone that's might have helped you with something in your life, just so, you know, we can show that YouTube isn't all negativity and all bad and all gossip and all drama. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I do because I even told people, even if you don't feel like Smokey had mentioned, even if you don't feel comfortable coming on panel, because a lot of people just they don't like to, you know. Hold on, no barking. I like Smokey said that if you email him at subslifematters@yahoo.com and you put in the email, I don't want to come up, but I would like for you to read this. And I would like to, you can use my name or you could stay anonymous because, like I said, Smokey P had 3 people that emailed him but didn't end up coming on panel. And he didn't feel comfortable because he didn't get permission from them to be able to read it. So now we're kind of trying to spread the word around that even if you don't want to come up, but you want your voice heard, but you're not, but you have to put that in that email because Smokey's not going to read it if he doesn't see that you're telling him he can. So you need to make sure you add that in the email that I'm not coming up, but I do want to be heard and you're more than welcome to read it.
Right. And it's, I didn't used to do it at all either. I felt kind of, even though I'm not shy, really, it was just something different for me, kind of intimidating for some weird reason. And now, once you do it, it becomes like just commenting in a comment section. And I just think there's got to be more people out there that want to discuss something, and nobody's going to get argued with or fussed with, or your voice is your voice, it's your opinion, whether people agree with you or not, and more creators. I mean, I don't know how, Smokey has it laid out, but I think creators as well. We had a few on last time. Let's have some different ones come up this week and speak out.
Yeah,
Let's try to make
I
this place a
guess
better place.
Smokey had mentioned on Carlos this morning that he was thinking of a time limit, and it is intimidating, Salone, and it can be intimidating, and I think that's why a lot of people choose not to. But he was thinking of a time limit, so it's not so crazy up on panel. But like he said, it was the first panel, but now he's kind of seeing how it would work. So he's thinking of like a time limit, maybe not allowing all the creators up there, because having all of us creators up there is intimidating to the subs. And it is supposed to be, it can be about the creators, but majority of it is we want to hear from the subs. We hear from us
Right.
all the time. You know, all us
Right.
creators, we talk all the time. So I think he said that he was going to really try to keep where the creators aren't up there because it's really intimidating, and really giving the subs that chance, and then having a time limit so people aren't just staying up because they would come up and then they stay. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah.
so I think that's what he's going to do. But they're doing it this Wednesday night, but they're doing it on Truth's panel. It's going to be Truth and Smokey, which I think is going to be a really good combination, because Tracy can bring that awkwardness. You know, like when she came on panel, everybody was kind of like, I don't know what to say or what to do. And she was like, I'm just going to say one nice thing about everybody. She's a really good at ice breaking, and Smokey is silly. So I think if you had any two creators on panel, I think them two are the best, because they don't make you feel so intimidated. They make you feel welcomed.
Oh, exactly. That's a great pair. I agree with that. But no, I mean, I just want to stress again, guys, come on, whatever you have, like subs that have each other blocked. Why? Why would someone have someone blocked? I have no one blocked. You know, so we may not agree on maybe a room someone goes into, but in the state of how everyone's got like life issues right now, and this whole world going through what they're going through, let's just all try to have this place be a place where we can get along no matter what. Agree to disagree, but if we were once friends or cool on here, let's just talk it out.
Exactly. But there is some that you just can't talk it out. There's some that, that are just never going to see eye to eye, and that's okay, but
Oh yeah.
block each other instead of bringing that argument into a chat, or into everybody's chat, because you guys can't commingle in a chat. Then just block each other. If there's no way to resolve it, and you're just never going to get along with that person, just block them. It's just easier. Then all of us don't have to deal with the fighting in the chat, because two
Right.
people are in there that have diverted the whole chat to make it something it wasn't before they walked in. That's not fair to everybody. It's not fair to the creator, and it's not fair to and it's not fair to the chat.
Right. Oh, I agree with that. I mean, if you obviously were friends with this person before, and the two of you probably talked about it behind the scenes, and I just meant like other people that might have
Right.
a little disagreement going on, and they kind of
Misdemeanor,
needed
we
a
pray for you.
mediator.
We pray for you, Misdemeanor. She's on hold with AT&T. Oh, Lord.
Oh no, please. Yeah, tell her AT&T people to come on, Smokey
Yes.
Keys, so they
A
can duke
big
it out.
problem is once the trust is broken, it's not going to be the same. And really, what you see is not what you get. All the BS is behind the scenes. I can agree to that to some extent, Bailey. Yes, I can agree to that. Lately, the stuff that's been coming out, it's absolutely been behind the scene. You guys, we as not for my channel and not for the channel, but as a sub, because I'm a sub too, I'll go into channels and all of a sudden all this is coming to light and we had no clue. And it was because it was all behind the scenes. But now, because you're mad, you guys are bringing it to the forefront. I think if you're going to do it behind the scenes, it should have stayed behind the scenes. You don't need to bring it for all of us to see. I agree.
Oh, exactly. I mean, with those bigger things going on right now, and I'm not mentioning names, I'm clueless on them. I don't, that's up to Smokey. If those people reach out to him, I saw him in, one of the people's chats late, as of yesterday, I believe. I mean, that's up to him. It would probably
Google
be,
Joseph Cool's videos. What do you got? What do you do on your channel? I know you're asking me to say your channel, but a lot of people like to know what you do on your channel before they subscribe to you. So, are you a gaming channel? Are you what do you do on your channel? Go ahead, Galloway. Sorry.
no, I mean, that would be Smokey's call to have, because I'm clueless on a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean? I might
Mm-hmm.
listen to it and then I just kind of log out because I'm so clueless. So, and as far as trust, I mean, maybe I'm not the right person to talk about, coming up and speaking, because I guess I look at trust a little differently, maybe. Like, it all depends on what the person does to you. Do you know what I'm
It
saying?
does. It does. And everybody's different. Like we have talked about that, Galloway, how there's some people that view friendships completely different than how maybe me and you would view friendships. And just like I think that goes for all kinds of things. You might be more forgiving on certain things where other people are like, no, there is no forgiving for that. So I think it really depends on the person. I don't think you don't. I think you saying you shouldn't be the one, I think you should say that because there are people that think the way you do, and then there are going to be people that don't think the way you do. But I think friendships absolutely have a line. And I think, but everybody views friendships differently. Some people believe friendships, there's all different kinds. Trust me, I could go into um, online friendships, and I've had a couple of them. And I thought they viewed it the way I viewed it, and come to find out they didn't view it the way I viewed it at all. And so I'm sitting here going, that's like a betrayal. But to them, they're like, how is it a betrayal? I think it's hard. Goober Joseph Cool Videos does plush videos. If anybody likes plush videos, not sure what plush videos are, but if you like plush videos, sub to Goober Joseph Cool Videos. But do you get what I'm
Never
saying,
heard of.
Galloway?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it does depend. And, that's where respect comes in. Trust, respect, all of that. But
Yeah, and
without that, those
yeah,
foundational things, we're never going to get back to a place where, we're going into the fall in a few months and we're going to be probably in again. And I don't even want to talk about that right now. But if we are, let's just make it a safe, fun place again. Do you know what I mean?
exactly. Because Bailey's got a good point. One day they're white knighting for you, and the next minute you're a rivalry. That's the other hard thing because sometimes you're white knighting, say you're white knighting for two people that used to be friends and they're not friends no more, but you're friends with one of them. So you go in and you white knight for them, for that one friend. And then the next thing you know, the two people that were arguing have made up, but you are now on the outskirts because you white knighted for them. And that stuff has to stop. I say you can have friendships, but we're all adults here and we can all handle ourselves. Just like I'm very close to Leo's wife, I'm very close to Galloway, but I know they can handle their own. So I'm not going to insert myself in their, if they have a disagreement with somebody on YouTube, I'm not going to insert myself in that because that could compromise my friendship with them. I feel like nobody should be white knighting for nobody. If you're going to white knight for yourself and only yourself.
Right. You know, thank God the other day when I kept asking for a link, our other friend came in and told me, yeah, no, you're all right. Go away. You don't need a link. I was like, okay. Because I don't like my
Right,
good
but
friends
she
being
did
spoken
that.
of.
But she did that behind the scenes, like me. Like, yeah, I might not, I would talk to you privately. I would talk to you privately about it, like she did. She could have went in that chat and was like, Galloway, you don't need a link, but she didn't because everybody be like, why are you talking to Galloway like that? If Galloway wants a link, she can have a link, blah, 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 blah. That could start a whole war. And she took it behind the scenes, knowing who you are and being your friend, being like, Galloway, you don't need a link. And you were like, okay, I don't need a link, you know? And I think that's the
Yeah,
other part that happens here.
right. And yeah, I mean, maybe that does look wrong and hypocritical. Like if I hear someone that I'm close to or I care about being talked about, well, that's what I mean about going to Smokies. Maybe I'm not expressing it the proper way, but other people who have those feelings, come around, come and
Right,
talk about it, and maybe we can resolve it. You never know. You don't know until you try.
right,
That's how life
exactly.
works.
Right. And I don't want people to get confused or Galloway even to get confused about white knighting. I think there's a difference between white knighting and being a friend. Like, I think there is a difference. And I think Bailey is absolutely right. Everything can be done in private because half these people were doing it in private to begin with. They brought it to YouTube and they didn't need to, all because they want people to sit there and agree with them, and the other person wants the people to agree with them. And that's where it makes it a mess because we're only getting bits and pieces of what happened behind the scenes. You know what I mean? We're not getting the whole story. We know we're not getting the whole story. So they're coming out and only giving their tidbits. I mean, I've seen things where they have talked about it, and then 6 months later, we find out there was more to it, and we're just finding out 6 months later. But like me, I'm very close to you, Galloway. Like, I would definitely be in a chat, standing by you and having your back. But I think for me, I think there's a difference of white knighting and just being a friend. There's like that line. White knighting is totally different than just being a friend and having your friend's back, if that makes sense.
Right. Like if these two people, perhaps don't make their friendship or what have you public, and then they want to talk because something did happen, you know, come ask Smokey, see what he thinks. You guys could talk it out or email one another back and forth because some people probably do keep their friendships private and something may have happened.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
you
And
have to do
sometimes
that.
it's good to get and I get getting an outsider's opinion too. There is some people that they need that outsider's opinion because they take themselves out of their thought process, their one track mind. No, this person is wrong. No, this person did it. I don't care what anybody says. And the other friend saying no. It's different for me, but having that third person to be like, hey, wait a second, you could have done this differently and you could have done that differently, and the next thing you know, they're friends again. So I'm not saying everything has to be done in private because I think it is helpful sometimes. It's just a hard line. I don't know. It's a hard line, but I think this common ground thing will make it easier for people, for people to come out and be able to talk without bashing, without tearing down, without
Right.
making somebody
And
feel less than,
you couldn't have two, not even just because you know, I'm friends or whatever word you want to use with Tracy. And, I've come to know Smokey and they're just understanding.
Yes,
They will be fair, in my opinion. You couldn't
right,
find two more creators that are going to be fair, no matter who the creator is,
right,
no matter who the other sub is, no matter what your issue is. Like, those two, I think that if I had to pick out of the whole community, I mean, not the whole community, but you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
because
Out
of
of
who
all
we're
the
dealing with.
right.
I like the
Because
two
I
that are
know
so.
for a fact, if I'm wrong, even though Truth's my friend, and if I'm wrong, Truth's gonna tell me I'm wrong. She's not gonna sit there and say, no, my friend is completely right. So, that's what I like about Truth, and I think I like that about Smokey. Like, even though we're friends, if I'm wrong, she's gonna say I'm wrong. To say I come up and I have an issue with somebody. She's not gonna sit there and just think everything I say is right because we're friends. She could say, well, Jenna, I'm your friend and stuff, but she's got a point there. That's how I see Truth. Like, she's going to say it how it is. And sometimes, and I think that's a good person to do the common ground. When I get to
Oh
a
yeah, I
thousand
agree.
subs, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know, Goober Joseph Cool videos. I'm not there yet, and when I do get there, I'll probably figure it out. But right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I get to 1,000. I know I will be excited to have a community post. I think that's what every creator wants when they start a channel is a community post. So when
What does he
someone,
mean? What are you gonna do?
I don't know,
Like, what
he's like
direction is your
a
channel?
lot of people when they get 1,000, they have a different stream. Some do like a giveaway. Some, everybody does something different when they get to 1,000 subscribers. Some don't do anything. But I think that's what he's asking. Like, if I make it to 1,000, am I going to do anything? And I haven't even thought about that. I'm just happy with the subscribers I have, and if I get to 1,000, great. If I don't, I don't. I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. I mean, that'll come in time. Where are you
Yeah.
at now? By the
I'm
way.
not even sure. I'm at. Hold on, let me look.
I thought at
I
500 you got something.
I am at. Hold on. Let me see. I am at 499.
All right, sub up, everybody.
Yes. Bailey says, let's, for example, say some issues came up and you were no doubt absolutely right. It doesn't matter. These people will find anything to change the narrative or twist and turn it. Bailey, there are some on here. You're 100%. It doesn't matter. You could sit there and hold a red apple in front of their face and say, this is a red apple, and they'll tell you, no, it's green. There are some people that it doesn't matter. You're just never going to get them to see a different light. And that's what I'm hoping that the common ground actually also helps with, that people will learn to kind of change that part of them. Make a long story short, only you can know your truth, and you're the only person you can trust, and is you at the end of the day. Absolutely. Just like I said, I have always said, to me, there's no sides. The only side I'm on is my side. My side and my side only. I think the side thing is ridiculous. I think it's stupid. Um, I think there's no need for the side things. I don't. I think it's ludicrous. I mean, do I choose not to support somebody anymore? Yeah. But do I want to make people hate them because I hate them? No. I just put the facts out there. I just want people to see the truth about people so they can make a judgment call based on truth, if that makes sense.
Does she
I
want a link?
I like
Does Bailey
people
want to
for
come
who
up?
they are, not who they support. Absolutely, serendipity. Me too. I like people for who they are, not who they support. I could care less who you support. I agree. I mean, I could put the link out there if anybody wants to jump on. But Bailey usually does really well just in chat. I don't think she's ever been on a panel. She might
Oh,
have.
okay. I just wanted to see if she, you know,
Yeah, I'll put the
wanted
link
to come
out
up.
there.
I agree with everything she's saying.
Yeah, and
I
I
just
think a
want
lot
to,
of us
keep
that are in
extending.
here, I think a lot of us that are in here feel that same way, serendipity. Because really, when I left who I left back in the day, I had friends in there when I left and made friends with them, even though they chose not to leave. Because it was my decision and it was what I wanted to do. Your camera's on, sweetheart. It was my decision and I was not gonna make them feel uncomfortable and they weren't gonna make me feel uncomfortable. I feel like if we're friends, it doesn't matter who we support. We can still be friends even though I don't agree with that person, but you do, and that's okay.
But that's what I'm trying to say. I think our age groups are ranging between 30 something to 50 something and possibly younger, possibly older. But at the same time, from what's gone on the last few months, it's almost like, I mean, you know how my house is. I walk around and they all hear me. And even my youngest, she'll be 17 in August. She's like, wow, like people say that to each other or that happens. I'm like, yeah. She's like, that's cruel. Like, I can't even believe, you know what I mean? Like when your kid says that to you,
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, I even
it's
have
just
my
sad.
husband sometimes sit behind me and he'll catch things that are going on. And he's like,
Oh, yeah.
wow. He's like, wow, how can people treat people like that? And he's a man that does not go on YouTube, is not into the drama and stuff, and he sees some of it, and he's just like blown away how people treat people in that real life stuff really drives him crazy because he's just like all of us. He doesn't understand it. All over YouTube, you're going to go real life on somebody. That is just absolutely ridiculous. And those people definitely should not be around.
Right. Like your level of anger at that point, you need to get that there's either maybe take a little break. But if this is a platform, a lot of people with a variety of different things going on, are home. I mean, I don't know what the ratio is, 70 to 30 men and women. I have no idea. I'm just throwing numbers out there. We're home for a reason, and whatever that reason is, instead of leaving because you think it's just gotten that bad. I have a few people in mind, like they're subs, but I don't want to say their names just because I want to respect them. Um, come up and talk. You're welcome, to come. Just shoot an email to, and then if you still decide that it's gone too far here, which I've heard over the weekend. I mean, when you hear subs crying and I've always loved coming here, it's sad to me. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do. I do. And that's why I want to make my channel a place of no judgment, of no sides. I want people to feel like they can come in and say what they need to say. And I just want people to feel comfortable. And I think there's a lot of creators that are veering towards that. We want people, we're not blocking anybody. We want them to be able to come in and say, because like when I had my panel the other night, we had some supporters from perplexed side come in and voice their opinion, and I wanted them to come up on panel just like when they were in Smokies, to hear their side, to hear why they make people understand why you support her and what you see in her. And I wish they would, but
Hmm.
they're just not there yet. And I just wish they would
Right.
get there because I think it would
Right.
be great. Bailey
I do
says,
too.
Bailey says, I have been on panels, but I enjoy the chat. I'm just doing some multitasking, and it's nice to meet you, Galloway.
You too, Bailey.
And Leo's
That's my
wife
best
said,
friend's daughter's name.
and Leo's wife said, yes, I did in the chat, laughing my ass off because I love her. Sorry, I'm behind. She's talking
She
about
did
how
say
she
it in the.
private
She did
messaged
tell me
you.
to. You don't
Yeah.
need a link. It was in the chat, but I didn't want to say it if I
Oh,
just
it
felt
was
it
in the
belonged.
chat? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She was
Because I
like,
had asked for a link like 5 times. It was on I don't know if it was Starlight's or Mandy Lynn's, but
Dysfunction Junction.
somebody was
Hello.
up there, not either of them, but someone else was up there that's hurt two of my good friends. And she kept saying how she's been hurt and, but thank God, because if I would have went up right then, she started to cry. And I was like, nope, glad I didn't go up. Thanks, real
Right.
life.
And that's the hard thing is because some people do go up and they're like, but you hurt me, but you're not looking at what you've done either. And that's another thing that people need to be able to see. Sometimes it's not a one-way street. You got to take the ownership that you might have hurt that person just as much as they hurt you. Okay, back for now. No one was injured. Service tech's coming Wednesday, and account getting credited, probably 50 cents, and I'll be charged
Oh
tax on
no.
that. Misdemeanor, at least somebody's coming out Wednesday, because you had so much trouble today. Her internet has
Yeah.
been crazy. That's what
And I
happened.
just think I
Go
brought up
ahead.
that she started crying, the person that was up there. But I think that panel did amazing. Like, really, I forgot who was all up there, but, if the people watch the show, they know. They
Was
did
that
really
not
well.
Amanda Lynn's panel? Was it whose panel did you say it was? Hello, Starlights, you got?
I think so,
Yeah.
but it might have been Amanda Lynn's. I'm not quite sure,
It's
but
just
it might have
nice
been
to
Hello
see
Starlights.
everybody starting to do this, though.
Yes, I
Yes,
love it.
Smokey P does it, but I haven't been going in and seeing a lot of panels kind of following suit. They're doing it in their own way, and they're putting their own spin on it, and it's okay, too. You know what I mean? I just think I think it's cool to see everybody doing it. I know there are so many reasons that they will not go to Smokies or anyone over here is because if so many mods block and take it personal instead of allowing them to voice their thoughts. Yes, I definitely see that too. And that's why it's important I believe, in my opinion, I think it's important for the creator to talk to their mods before they do a live like this. I don't want you blocking people for their opinions. I don't want you doing this. And if you are modding based on your feelings, then I think that you shouldn't mod that night. Like if you cannot control yourself and you have to mod based on your feelings and you can't be unbiased, then maybe you shouldn't mod for that night. But if I had to give an opinion, I would think that it's up to the creators to make sure they talk to their mods. Because I know when I did mine, my mods were wonderful that night. Nobody got blocked. People were coming in from all over, voicing their opinions. As long as you're coming into my panel, I know for me and for my mods, if you're coming in and you're expressing yourself in a respectful way and all that, they'll leave it. They will not, block that person just because my mods don't mod off feelings. So I do agree. I think a lot of people do feel that way because mods do that. And I think that kind of comes down to the creator and what they're allowing their mods to do.
Right, and I don't think I've never seen Tracy really do that, and I could be wrong on that. So if somebody's been blocked in the past and they felt it was unfair, maybe I wasn't in the chat or I missed it, but Trace has been fair.
Oh yeah,
Like we've
Tracy's
talked.
is a lot like
She will
that
even
too.
intercede
Mm-hmm.
if some of her subs have a disagreement. She's a good mediator. Like she'll
Yes.
say, well, but you're feeling like that, but are you recognizing how that made that person feel. Do you know what I mean? Even though she probably cares and loves both of the people involved. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump down, hon. The
Okay.
puppy's getting into the
Good.
groceries again. Okay,
Okay.
thanks, sweetie.
Thank you
All
for
right, bye
coming
bye.
in. Bye. Dysfunction junction. I agree with you. I see a lot of creators um that have mods and they work really well with the chat. You know, they allow things, and then I see a lot of other creators where their mods are not like that. So I totally agree with you. I just think that maybe the creators should take a step back and see that that's one of the, you know, you're a sub and you're seeing that as an issue. And I think as a creator, we need to look into that. And I would suggest that the creator definitely talk to their mods, because I know I wouldn't hesitate to talk to my mod and be like, look, I'm allowing this person on my panel or in my chat, and I know you don't like them. I know you don't, and I respect that. But if you can't, as long as they're being respectful in my chat and they're not coming at you or anything, don't block them. But if you feel like you can't even handle them talking in a chat, not saying anything disrespectfully, and you just can't handle that, then you need to separate yourself as a mod for that night. That's how I see it. And I think a lot of creators need to start doing that, because I get why subs get frustrated. They come in, they say, oh, voice your opinion, voice your opinion. So they come in and voice their opinion, and because their opinion doesn't agree with, you know, the panel or anything, they instantly get blocked. So I agree. I think that's not right. You can't ask for people's opinions and then block them, as long as that opinion is not disrespectful in any way. I've noticed people mod friends who aren't good mods also. I have seen that too. Yep. All because you're friends, and it doesn't mean that you're a good mod. You know, I agree. So many are afraid of Diane, and I think Dwayne, and think she is a grandma of the community. I wish they would not fear her at all. That is one channel that causes so much hate, and it is allowed there, which is not right. And that's your opinion, you know, and you have every right to have that opinion, just like that. You know, that opinion, what you just said was not disrespectful in any way, but in certain chats that would have been deleted, and I don't think that's right. Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, that's the other thing I would say. If you feel like there is a creator that is famous for that, might not get you anywhere, but maybe it's worth giving them an email and being like, you know, you sit there and say that you love having people give an opinion, but if you actually watch your mods, you're gonna see that your mods don't feel the same way you do. And the other thing I think a creator needs to work on is everybody thinks they have the best mods in town. My mods are great. My mods are great. And if you're really watching the chat, in some channels, you would see your mods aren't that great. I am so glad, Carla, Truth, Smokey, in your chat. Do not allow the hate. That is awesome, you guys. Allow opinions. Absolutely. I do allow opinions, because opinions is what makes us better as creators, but it also makes subs want to join in on your channel, because they know they can come in and speak freely. So I think it's a bonus for the subs, and it's a bonus for the creator as well. LOL, they mean voice your opinion as long as it's also their opinion. Agreed, Bailey. And that's what needs to change, I think, for some places. Yep. But I thank you guys for coming in. I mean, I'm glad you guys came in. I'm glad that you guys feel like you can talk in here. That, that humbles me. I love the mods that I have and that I picked. And I want you guys to know that you guys are awesome. Mods should always take their responsibility seriously, but at the same time be engaging, friendly, and helpful. That Galloway girl is beast, as are Leo's wife and Serendipity. Absolutely. Yep. All of us, that's one thing I can say that I took from Perplex QT. I really did. I mean, it's changed a lot, but when we modded for her, we learned the real way to mod, and I will give her credit on that and the people that were modding for her when we learned how to mod. And I have still followed those mod rules since this day. I mean, I think it's a lot different now over there, but I know for when we were there, we kind of mod the same way we mod here. Hey, Mojo. You caught me late, Mojo. I've been on for like an hour. I'm just about to get off. Yes, Laura does have a great chat, and the mods are very fair. Yeah. We joke, but it was like we literally went to like a mod school. We used to call it mod school, but I learned a lot about. That was the first place I ever modded. That was the first place I ever modded on YouTube. And the women that ran her mod chat were wonderful people, and they really taught us a lot. And if you look at my mods now, majority of the mods are her old time mods. They're mods that were with me back when they supported Laura, and that's who I have, because I know that they mod the way I would mod, and I appreciate what they do. I wouldn't be able to do it without my mods. I am well, Mojo. I am. I am, Mojo. But I am going to jump off. I'm so glad you guys gave me the input on my crime. I will be doing the Amber Graham case. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow, so watch out for my, I don't have a community post, but watch out for me to schedule the live. I will be doing it. It definitely will be in the evening. Jenna, can you please tell us about the case? Yes, it's the Amber Graham case. It's about a 7-month-old baby that went missing from her crib. She went missing from her crib, and she is still missing to this day. I'll get more into it when I go do when I get it do the crime case, because I don't want to give too much away. And but I hope you guys all can make it. Watch for me to go live on that. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have not hit the likes, please hit the likes. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Monday. Stay happy, stay well, and stay nice. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.